Yeah, Cardinals fans, they want to see Yadier Molina stay in St. Louis. MLB Network insider John Heyman tweeting out some news here. So the Blue Jays still have interest in legendary catcher Yadier Molina and have been in contact. Expectations have been that he returns to St. Louis, where he's an icon, but nothing's done. And a couple other teams are still in play. We bring it back inside the Studio 3 with John Smoltz and Dan Plesac. I'm Fran Charles. Smoltz, let me go you first on Molina here. Molina in a Blue Jays uniform. Interesting.
Yeah, no, I don't see it. But that doesn't mean it can't happen.
Right.
You know, I think the trade and signing of Nolan Arenado takes the pressure off the offensive production you might not get from Molina. He is absolutely the best at his position with the pitchers controlling the game. Yes, he's a warrior, and I think he belongs to retire in St. Louis. Now, they're going to work that out, but I really believe that the trade does help get him back there, because now offensively, they're a much better team offensively than they were last year with their power outage.
38 years of age. I mean, I know he wants a multi-year deal. Cardinals, if they're in contact with him every week and their representatives, but I think they want to keep it to 1 year. So if the Blue Jays come up with 2 years and $30 to $35, $40 million.
Blue Jays have two things. They have some really good young players, and they have cash, and they want to spend it. I think if they can go to a multi-year deal, I'm not saying it's a guarantee that Yadier Molina is going to end up and finish his career with the Cardinals. I think if the Blue Jays can get a 2-year deal or a multi-year deal, I think that Yadier would give it serious consideration.
All right, Danny Jansen, the catcher right now here for the Blue Jays, and then Andrew Kisner is waiting on deck in St. Louis for the Cardinals. All right, then more news here from John Heyman. A surprise entry in the Marcell Ozuna Derby, the race. Ozuna nearly won the Triple Crown last year, and yes, obviously a fantastic hitter, but the lack of a universal DH could be impacting his market to a degree as well. John going on to tweet, should add, it's possible this may be a little more than an example of checking in, since he's still out there a couple of weeks before spring training. Interesting to note, but very likely a long shot. So they let Charlie Morton go. They bring Chris Archer back, $6.5 million. Marcell Ozuna is looking for, I'm sure, 2-3 years. And it's going to have to cost him. I mean, multi-millions. This
is kicking the tires. This is, okay, it's been a slow market, and we've seen a lot of good players that are still out there right now. Colomé gets a 1-year deal. This guy had a magnificent year for the White Sox. I just think it's a case of the Rays trying to bargain shop in case something doesn't happen. We're talking 2.5, 3 weeks until spring training. So maybe they're just in case. I would be surprised if he ended up in Rays camp.
Now, John, as good as those numbers are, and believe me, they were amazing, and Marcell Ozuna had a great year. Take me behind the numbers in terms of why it will be difficult for him to keep up that production based on the balls that he hit last year.
Yeah, I think anybody in that sample size, he was locked in. You always find the ebbs and flows during a season, right? I mean, it's hard to stay that locked in for 162. He's coming off of an injury-plagued year. He proved he was healthy. Playing left field is going to be difficult if you're thinking about a National League full-time. So he's in a tough spot, because if there was a DH in the National League, I think he would be signed already. I really do. I think it limits him to an American League style. I don't think the Rays have any chance of signing him, but it's nice for them to be checking in. And I think that the slowness of this is going to carry on a little longer than he would like, until they figure everything out about how the season's truly going to move forward.
And he's probably figured, look, I mean, he signed a 1-year deal before with the Braves and kind of felt, hey, I'm going to take that and prove myself. And then he proved himself. And he's like, where's the money? I mean, show me the money.